Hey guys, welcome back. I want to stay on the subject of happiness. I think that as a human race, we overcomplicate happiness. We think that is a destination, that we have to arrive to this complete state of euphoria at all times. But in reality, that state doesn't exist because it requires some sort of contrast. I think that we're a very complicated race. I think that we as a human race, we feel so many emotions, and we have these big brains that allow us to process rage and anger and jealousy and euphoria and happiness. And your life in of itself is made up of small little moments. And these moments can include any one of those emotions. And it's your responsibility to make the life that you want, to make yourself happy by stringing enough happy moments in one life where you can look back and say that was a happy life and create the memories that you want. I think a lot of that starts with being present. I think that as a country, we spend so much time at work. I'm not sure what the amount of hours that we spend at work is, but I'm sure it's upwards of 40 a week. And that's you barely making it. And for the most part, generally people are very unhappy about being at work. I think that it's your responsibility to find the silver linings in your job, to emphasize the positive influence you have in other people, to spend time building relationships and connecting with the people at work. Because in reality, that is life. That is part of life. And being present is a huge part of it. Finding some sort of passion that drives you, where you can get lost in your craft. It's so important for happiness. And maybe you feel at this time that you don't spend enough time with family because you have to work so much. It's not that you don't have enough time, it's that you likely waste too much of it. I mean, think about how you spent your last week. How many seasons did you binge on Netflix? How much did you play video games? How much PUBG and everything else took over your life? Think about how you squandered the time with your loved ones by staring at a tube. I think that being present in the short times that you have with your family is so important. Look at them in the eyes and absorbing the conversation and absorbing their presence, or just basking in the silence. Being able to feel their emotions and connect with them and caress them and enjoy their company to the fullest, and to give yourself completely. But this doesn't happen if you're not present. Or maybe you just picked up a new hobby and maybe you just chuck in the box. Maybe you should give yourself over completely to that hobby and get lost in the learning and get lost in the process and let yourself be absorbed. How many more nights will you spend staring at TV, watching reality TV and junk, when you could be present and creating your own happiness? Because happiness is a choice. And if you overcomplicate it, you'll never arrive. I think that if you change your approach and you try to be present in even the things that you don't like, and you let yourself be taken by your emotions, and without fear of ridicule or judgment or anything of that nature, I think you have more of a tendency to live a happy life. Now, as I said before, life is a series of moments. And when you feel that pain in your shoulder, that's life. When you laugh so hard that you nearly pee, that's life. Give yourself over to those moments. When you feel that jealousy over someone you love, that's life. Enjoy it. Bask in those feelings. Because if you're not present, if you're not engaged, in your own life, you'll wake up halfway through your life wondering what the hell happened. I hope this helps. I hope this helps you arrive to a conclusion that I'm arriving as we speak. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time.